I'm about to I've made over $500 from signing up for different sports betting promos, and I'm about to show you exactly how you could do the exact same thing. This is not financial advice. I'm just going to explain the math behind how I got all of the money off of these DFS promos. So these are not sportsbook because even though some of the prediction markets you can do the same thing as a sportsbook essentially, but these are mainly pick sites where you have to pick at a minimum of 2-leg parlay on different player props, which is usually like points or yards in a football game, points in a basketball game, different things like that. And then there are, of course, a few where you need to put a 3-leg parlay, which I will also explain the math behind that shortly. I'm going to share this spreadsheet. It's going to be right in the bottom of this description, and I will also put a link, should be coming right above, right about now. And this spreadsheet has all of the apps that I found. It's got, 17 of them that all have varying promos. The ones that are highlighted in red here, I did not love, or I had a bad experience for some reason. The yellow, maybe it's a decent experience, but not the best match or promo. And then the green I found to be very good matches, very easy to use. I believe the spreadsheet's pretty simple to understand. I put my referral codes if I have one, and then I even put an alternative promo code for if I don't have one. And then on this one specifically, on Novig, this alternative promo code is honestly better than the one I have. I've also put special notes here denoting if there's a 3-pick entry, but always make sure to double check. And there are a couple of these that are a sweepstakes model, so be very careful on those. Those are definitely the yellow and red ones here, not all of them, but some of them. So make sure to read through the specific terms for those apps. Alright, enough spreadsheet. Now I'm going to explain the very simple math that has allowed me to make $500 from these different apps. First, I'm going to start with the 2-leg parlay. And this is very simple. If you can just think of a coin, like this sort of coin. If you flip it, heads or tails, only 2 options there. If you have 2 different coins, there's 2 options on each coin. So if you have 2 coins and flip each of them, there are 4 possible options. And it's the same with a 2-leg parlay on the player props. There's only 4 possible options, and the payout is usually a 3x on your bet. So that would mean that if you have $20 in promo funds and you put in all $20, you'll get $15 out, or about 75% if you play all possible outcomes. Now, one key note to do, because I have made this mistake myself, I noted it in the spreadsheet, but if you do happen to place all of the bets on the same platform, they may stop you from placing that final bet or attempt to ban you for promo farming. So I would highly not recommend, but hypothetically, if you were going to follow this, I would definitely place the bets. Maybe you can do 2 on one platform, 3 might be cutting it, but I think it's fine. I've done it multiple times on these platforms. Would use 2 to 3 on one platform and then spread out the bets on the other platforms. And another thing that you can do, I'm not going to get too into it, you can look at the math yourself, but some of these platforms run single day promos, usually once a day, where you can actually take advantage and perhaps only place 3 bets so you can get the full 15% and get a higher conversion rate on the promo funds or free money. Now, this is kind of a rare case, but if there is, I know FanDuel has a 3-leg minimum parlay, so that has 8 possible outcomes, and that's a little harder to track. And you see here it has like the head, tails. I actually put the players and over under and do a very similar thing like this and do it across the different apps to make sure that I'm tracking it properly. Lastly, for what I believe are the best promos right now for sports betting or prediction markets is the prediction markets. So one coin, it's only heads or tails, and you're probably not going to get a 100% conversion by doing the different odds on a prediction market, but I have gotten 95% above, 95% and above converting the prediction market funds. And the way to do this specifically kind of depends on the market. I know Polymarket only has win or lose for like some small markets right now in the US, so it's not huge, but the other ones usually have odds very similar to a sports book. And what I have personally done is bet the over on one prediction market and then the under on the other prediction market, and that usually yields me about a 95% return on the promo funds. Now, I did want to include a few tips for you if you do happen to go through with this. So number one is that you can also get additional money from, I have my referral codes here, which hopefully you will use. I will be grateful if you do. And then also, once you sign up for these apps, you will get your own promo codes. And I don't know if they're still offering it, but Underdog did a great one where you get a $75, well, it was first $100 and then $75, and now it is taking mine down to $25. But if you tell your friends about these promos, you can also explain to them what I just told to you, and then get that promo to get the extra promo money and keep farming these apps. Now, I'm not the first one to discover this. There's actually I'd say young adult now that dropped out of Stanford or Ivy League, something like that, named Alex Monahan. That is a great video that my friend sent me that shows you how to go through the different promos. But this video is specific to sportsbooks, which are not legal where I live. But this video explains all of the different promos and how to convert it. He actually developed a platform called Oddsjam, which I signed up into the free trial for, just because it's very expensive to actually have the subscription. It's $9 a day to actually hold the subscription, which is pretty outrageous if you ask me, but I don't know. I haven't gone too into it. There's other stuff with the platform, and it was very good. I would just make sure to cancel the free trial before it does expose, but I would say if you are in a sports book betting state, I would definitely recommend watching that video. Even if you're not, just after watching my video, he goes a lot more in depth into how to convert the promotions from these different apps, and then you can actually put in, the thing is, it doesn't have all of the apps in Texas or a different state that you're in, so that's why I put together this spreadsheet, so hopefully you can get all of the apps. But if you use Oddsjam with the free promo, I can't show you right now because it already ran out, but it'll show you the exact things to bet on to get the promo conversion at the highest rate possible. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, I assume you could also be interested in a couple other videos I make. I do a monthly $50 giveaway, and I've also made videos on how you can make $225 online. This is a little bit simpler, but it goes pretty in-depth on these different crypto and investing apps by using my referral codes. So check those out if you are interested as well, and thanks for watching.